students. Okay, so before you sit down, please pick up pieces of trash under your chairs and tables. Okay, very good. So how are you today, class? Good. You're fine. Very good. So, before we go, or before we proceed with our discussions, let me remind you first with our rules inside the classroom. First rule, be participative and cooperative. Second rule, respect and listen to your teacher all the time. Third, be good to others. And last, be ready and enjoy your lessons. Okay? I hope you abide with our rules inside our classrooms during discussions. Okay, very good. So, before, again, we proceed with our proper discussions, let's take some first a sort of review. So, based on our past discussions, what are the two sources of information? Yes, very good. The two sources of information are primary sources and secondary sources. So, when we say primary, it is an original. It's an example of creative works, journals, diaries. Okay. When we say secondary sources, it is all about the comments on the primary sources such as creative works and diaries. Okay, very good. So next, we discussed, yes, an outline. So what is an outline? Okay, an outline is a plan or a framework. Very good. So next, what are the two types of outline? Topic sentence and sentence. Sentence outline. Very good. So now, before we proceed with our discussions, let's have first some activity. So I have here an envelopes. So each group, and I will also, okay, I will divide you into three groups. So this will be the group 1, the group 2, and this will be the group 3. So I have here envelopes, and inside the envelopes, there are questions or sentence for you to fill in using the jumbled letters. Okay, you will fill in the blanks with the jumbled letters. Understood? Okay, very good. Group 1, here's your envelope. Group 2, here's your envelope. And group 3, here is your envelope. So, I will give you 5 minutes to answer to finish your activity. Okay, class, your 5 minutes starts now. Okay, finish. Okay, so now, let's go to our presentation. Group 1, your activity answer is wisdom. Yes, wisdom. How about the group 2? What is your answer on the sentence? Yes, the human race. And how about the group 3? Yes, property. So, I have some questions for you. So, now, before we proceed again with our proper discussions, I have here some questions. So, based on our activity, what do we call when we say wisdom? Yes. Yes, wisdom is an inner quality of a person. How about knowledge? Yes, and knowledge. When we say knowledge is a sum of understanding. Yes, very good. So how about why do we need to respect humans regardless of his or her race? Yes, because all people will be respected, no matter she is or he is, how his or her race could be. So next, property. Do we need also to respect others people property? Okay, yes. Why? Because they are the owner or yes, very good. So now, let's go with our discussion. So, okay, I have here a literary selection for you to read. So I will give you 10 minutes to finish reading and read it silently. So here are your yes. Okay, read it silently. So what is the title of our literary selection? Okay, very good. How wisdom became the property of the human race. Okay, so here are some vocabulary words that you will find or you will read that you can read in the story. Okay, so start reading. Okay, class, are you finished reading? Okay, very good. So now, let's read aloud the story, How Wisdom Became the Property of the Human Race. Okay, there once lived in Fantasyland a man named, what was the name of the man? Yes, Father Anansi. He possessed all the wisdom in the world. So when we say possessed, influenced or centered by something. People came to him daily to advise and help. One day, the men of the country once unfortunate enough to offend Father Anansi, who immediately resolved to punish them. So, what did Father Anansi do to the people or the other people going to him? Yes, he was going to punish. After much, though he decided that the severest penalty he could inflict would be to, what is the severest penalty could Father Anansi do? Yes, to hide all his wisdom from other people. Very good. He set to work at once to gather again all that he had already given. When he had succeeded, as he thought, in collecting it, he placed all in a one great pot. So all of the wisdom that Father Anansi collected is um he he put it in a one great pot. This he carefully sealed and determined to put it in a spot where no human being could reach it. Now, Father Anansi had a son, and the name who was the name of his son? Yes, Ricochet. This boy began to suspect his father of some secret design. So he made up his mind to watch carefully. Next day, he saw his father quietly slip out of the house with his precious pot hung around his neck. So what did Ricochet do? Yes, he followed his father. Father Anansi went through the forest till he had left the village far behind. Then, selecting the highest and most inaccessible looking tree, he began to climb. So, where do you think Father Anansi want to hang or hide the pot? Okay, he hide it in a tree or in a highest tree. Again and again, he tried to reach the top of the tree, where he intended to hang the pot. There, he thought, wisdom would indeed be beyond the reach of everyone but himself, so that Father Anansi wanted to hang the pot in a place that nobody could reach because he wanted that he will, yes, he was unable, however, to carry out his desire. At each trial, the pot swung in his way. So, for some time, Pepperchin watched his father's vain attempts. At last, unable to contain himself any longer, he cried out. So, what happened to Father Anansi? He cried out because he cannot reach his desire. So, Father, why do you not hang the pot on your back? So, Pepperchin said to his father. So, his father replied, though I had all the world's wisdom in this pot, but I find you possess more than I do. All my wisdom was insufficient to show me what to do. So when you say insufficient, yes, very good. In his anger, what Father Anansi did? Yes, he threw down the pot, and it struck on a great rock and broke. So the one great pot broke, and what happened? The wisdom contained in it escaped and spread throughout the world. So the wisdom that Father Anansi collected was spread throughout the world. So that is why wisdom is our or the property of the human race. So I have here some questions for you to answer based on the story that we have read. Okay, number one questions. Who are the characters in the story? Okay? Yes? Okay, the characters in the story are Father Anansi and Weiko Chin. So, what kind of attitude did Father Anansi show? Okay? Yes, he is very selfish because he is wanted to, yes, he is wanted to own all the wisdom. So, the third question, if you were Father Anansi, what are you going to do with the wisdom you collected? Yes, the back. Okay, you will share, and what are you going to do with the wisdom that you have collected? Yes, you will share it, give importance, and value those wisdom. Okay, what will you do to the wisdom given to you? Would you use it in a wrong or correct way? Yes? Okay. You will go into value, honor, and give importance also. And would you use it in a wrong or correct way? Yes, very good. You can use it in a correct way because wisdom is our property. Very good. Okay, the last question. If you were Perkuchin, do you want to follow your father's attitude? You wanted to follow your or Father Anansi's attitude? You were the son, or you were the child of Father Anansi? Okay, no. Why? Why not? Because he is not minding other people's right, or he is wanted to escape all. Okay, very good. So I hope you understand what the literal resurrection all about. This time we will going to have another activity. And this activity, all you want to do is, okay, again, I will divide you into 3 groups. Okay, this will be again the group 1, this will be the group 2, and this will be the group 3. So all you have to do in our activity, use each letter in the word wisdom to form an acrostic that will remind you of how to practice it. So, do you see the word wisdom? So in the word wisdom, each letter would you will give an some words or poem, or you can create a poem based on the word wisdom. So again, each group I will give you 10 minutes to finish your activity. So here is your little paper, and after that, you will going to present your, or you will choose any representative from the group to present your work. Okay, your 10 minutes starts now. Class, are you all done? Are you done answering? Okay, very good. Okay, let's first. Okay, now this time you're going to present your work. So is the representative of the group? Yes. Okay, your work. Okay, very good. So let us give 5 claps for group 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next to present is the group 2. Okay, very good, group 2. Okay, again, let's give another 5 claps for group 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the last group is the group 3. Okay, thank you so much, group 3. Again, let's give another 5 claps for group 3. Okay, I hope you enjoy the activity. So now, what have you learned about wisdom? Yes? Okay, very good. Wisdom is a very, yes, powerful and part of our. Okay, very good. So, why do we need to give importance to the wisdom or the wisdom that we have? Yes, we will give importance because it is a gift or a gift from above that we can use every day. Okay, what is the purpose of wisdom in our life? Okay, yes. Okay, the purpose of our wisdom in our life is to give insights or understand what other things or what we can do to our community, especially in our school. We can, okay, very good. We can share or we can give our, yes. So, now, this is the end of our discussion. So, I hope you learned this day. Okay, thank you and goodbye, class.